Hey guys, I'm back with yet another unpopular review, and this time I will be reviewing... Do I really have to review it? Really? Please? How about if I give you like $20? $25? Alright. This time I'll be reviewing Lucy. Lucy is a movie that stars Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman, and it's also a movie that I really, let's just go out with it, I really didn't like. And I feel like it got way too good of a review, because this is so bad on so many levels. And one of the worst things is it makes me lose a lot of respect for Morgan Freeman. Oh my god, though. Where do I start? Let's start with the plot of the movie. Now, let's see. There isn't much I can say about this because the stupid movie had no plot. There is no plot to this movie. It's just Scarlett Johansson gets this stupid drug inside of her, and suddenly she can access 100% of her brain. This is completely, first of all, just... I understand the movie wasn't going to be scientifically accurate, but it just completely throws science out the window. It's gone. It's completely gone. Nothing in this movie is believable at all whatsoever. And the thing I really hate about it is that it's going to prompt people to believe this kind of stupid garbage that is just... And the reason it'll make people believe it is because it tries to make it scientific. It tries to act like it's using facts, which it's not. It's not using them at all, but people are going to think that because there's a lot of stupid people out there. I'm sorry, but there are. We all know it. There's a lot of stupid people out in the world. So, basically there's no plot to this thing. I didn't even really understand what was going on. The plot, basically, she gets the drug in her, she finds the other drug carriers, and she goes to Morgan Freeman. That's the plot. There's a bad guy chasing her the whole time. That's the plot of the movie. The plot, it made no sense. There was tons of stuff that didn't need to happen. There was tons of stuff that was really stupid. It was really dumb. So overall, the plot gets like a 0 out of 10 or like a 1 out of 10. You can see where this is going. Now let's move on to the characters in the movie. Now, Lucy herself is played by Scarlett Johansson, and basically we don't know anything about her. They just introduce her when she's talking to her stupid boyfriend on the street, and that, for like 2 minutes, sorry about that, she has actual feelings, and then she gets this stuff in her, like, a little bit into the movie, and she's a mindless robot for the rest of the movie that you could not care less about. And then there's Morgan Freeman, who had a good performance, but this is a guy who does like Into the Wormhole and stuff, and I really just couldn't believe how he was being in this movie when there's no scientific premise behind it, which just made me be angry about it. But even his performance, he wasn't really in the movie very much. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't really in the movie, so I can't really give him any credit for this movie. Then there was her cop buddy, who was, I guess he was alright, but I didn't care about this guy. I didn't care about any of these characters, and they didn't make you care about them. None of the characters you cared about at all. They could have all died for all I care. And so overall, characters, not good. As for the actor choice, a lot of people probably thought, oh, these actors who are really famous and usually really good are in these movies, are in this movie, and they just weren't. Like I said, Morgan Freeman was barely in the movie. We should have seen a lot more of him, and Scarlett Johansson just was boring and dull and unrelatable, and these were bad choices. I understand that Scarlett Johansson was supposed to be kind of a mindless robot, but she was just not the right choice for the movie, I don't think. I don't think she portrayed the role... Well, she probably portrayed the role they gave them, but I just don't think she had a good role at all. And Morgan Freeman shouldn't have been the right choice. This is a guy... He shouldn't have chose that role himself. He should have said he wouldn't do it. They must have paid him a lot of money, though. because this is a guy who really, really sticks to science, and I lost a lot of respect for him during this movie. So, actor choices were bad, and police dude, I don't even care about him, okay? He was okay, he's not that great. He's really the only slightly minuscule relatable person in the entire movie, but you still don't care about him really at all, because you don't even know really anything. And I guess I should talk about the villain too, because I forgot to add him to characters and actors. He was very evil, but I still don't really know why he was evil. Just because there's gotta be a bad guy. And then the thing that really weirded me out was that there was this guy who, at the beginning, this British guy who explained, oh, we're taking this drug to Europe, and all the kids are going to love it and stuff. And this guy, I thought for sure at the end, oh, that guy's gonna be the bad guy. He's gonna come back and she's gonna kill him in this awesome way. Nope, never comes back. Gone for the rest of the movie. Sorry, I guess it's a spoiler, but I don't even... Does anyone even care? I hope no one does. So, yeah, villain was evil, but we don't know why. I guess he was a good choice. He wasn't a bad actor, but he barely even spoke, and when he did, it wasn't in English, but he didn't barely speak. And then British dude never showed up, and I'm getting off topic, and I don't even care. So all the character and actor choices were bad, okay? Bad. I guess let's go on to the special effects. Now, the special effects to this movie, there were a couple cool sequences. Like, there was this one Blues Brothers style police crash where all these police cars piled up, and that was pretty cool. I liked that. That was neat. They all just hit this, like, big fruit stand or market or whatever, and that was kind of neat. But, really... That was really the only really action sequence. Like, Scarlett Johansson did a couple cool things in the beginning when the movie was still like, you actually thought, oh, there could still be a plot. Like when she flipped this guy up around a room, and when she went in the room, just, I don't know. Like, yeah, at the beginning when she first had the drugs, she just flipped this guy around, out cold. That was pretty cool. But really, she's kind of unstoppable throughout the whole movie, so you don't really have any sense of fear, you don't care. I'm getting off topic again. We're talking about special effects here. The other cool special effects thing was when there's a part where she's like traveling through space, and that looked really neat. Like she went through the other side of a black hole and stuff, or they showed that anyway, and that was really cool. They went like out of the galaxy and she just went back in time. That was really neat. Still don't really get why it happened. I guess it's because she can control time, but it was, again, completely scientifically and ridiculous that I couldn't even care. And then there was one part where she like made this weird computer thing, which was kind of interesting, but it again wasn't that good. So there were some good special effects and like action sequences, but they weren't all over the place. The movie didn't have enough of that, and it should have. But overall, really nothing could save this movie, in my opinion. Alright, let's go to music. Now, there was some music in this movie, and let me just say, it was bad. It was very bad. It was nothing, all I heard was really like electronic dubsteppy kind of stuff while they were going through a car chase, which just, I really hate to see in movies. I like movies with scores, and everyone knows that about me. Everyone who knows me closely anyway knows that I don't like this kind of electronic stuff in movies. I like real music played by an orchestra or played by real instruments, not this stupid electronic stuff. I mean, I like some electronic music, I'll give you that, but this wasn't even good electronic music. So the music, poor. Okay, is there anything else we need to talk about? Anything else you want me to talk about? No? Do I really have to give me even a review of it? Don't they already know not to go see it? Okay. Alright, well, my final review for Lucy, I would say, would be, drum roll please, a 2 out of 10. This movie was highly overrated. I believe it got it currently, at the time of this review, has a 58 on Rotten Tomatoes, which makes me doubt even using Rotten Tomatoes. The movie had no character to it. It had no plot. It was full of what plot there was full of plot holes that made no sense. Special effects wasn't really even used when they should have been, and the ones that they had weren't even that good. There was some cool stuff, but overall, some of the stuff wasn't too great. Overall, this is just a really dumb movie. I don't even know how to describe it. It was so bad. Do not go see it. Do not support this stupid science-destroying kind of movie. I'm just going to go back to waiting until Interstellar comes out. Alright, I'm done. You can't make me do anymore. Stop. Oh, you're not. Hey, bud! Your guts are everywhere. I died.